History is a gateway into knowledge and lore long lost to time. It allows us to look not only into ourselves, but also to those before us, and learn from their ways, their mistakes, and their battles. In this series, I will be taking you on a journey through time and history that will teach us where our beloved unmatched fighters come from, whether or not they will be equals to the rest, or if they will find themselves William Shakespeare's Hamlet, written around 1600, stands as one of the most influential works in English literature. This tragedy, set in the royal court of Denmark, explores themes of revenge, madness, moral corruption, and the complexities of the human condition through a richly woven narrative and deeply complex characters. The story begins with the recent death of King Hamlet. His son, Prince Hamlet, is devastated not only by the loss of his father, but also by the swift remarriage of his mother, Queen Gertrude, to Claudius, King Hamlet's brother. Claudius has ascended to the throne, a fact that troubles Hamlet deeply. The atmosphere is one of unease and suspicion, highlighted by the appearance of King Hamlet's ghost to the castle guards and then to Hamlet himself. The ghost reveals that he was murdered by Claudius, who poured poison into his ear while he slept. He demands that Hamlet avenge his death. This revelation sets Hamlet on a path of vengeance, but he is paralyzed by doubt and philosophical introspection. Hamlet decides to feign madness, a strategy to serve the court and confirm the ghost story without arousing suspicion. Hamlet's erratic behavior alarms the court. Polonius, the king's advisor, believes Hamlet's madness is due to his love for Ophelia, Polonius's daughter. He sets up a meeting between the two to observe Hamlet's behavior. Ophelia, torn between her love for Hamlet and obedience to her father, becomes a tragic figure in Hamlet's quest for revenge. To further test Claudius's guilt, Hamlet arranges for a troupe of actors to perform a play, The Murder of Gonzago, which mirrors the method of King Hamlet's murder. Claudius's reaction to the play confirms his guilt to Hamlet. However, Hamlet hesitates to kill Claudius while he is praying, fearing that Claudius's soul would go to heaven. Hamlet confronts his mother in front of her chamber, while Polonius is eavesdropping behind a tapestry. Mistaking him for Claudius, Hamlet kills Polonius. This act of violence propels the plot into a downward spiral. Ophelia, driven mad by her father's death and Hamlet's erratic behavior, drowns in a river, her death adding up to the mounting tragedy. Laertes, Polonius' son, returns to Denmark seeking revenge for his father's death and his sister's madness. Claudius manipulates Laertes' anger, plotting to kill Hamlet by staging a duel between the two. He arranges for Laertes to use a poisoned sword and prepares a poisoned cup as a backup plan. The final act of the play is a crusade of tragic events. During the duel, both Hamlet and Laertes are wounded by the poisoned blade. Queen Gertrude, unaware of the plot, drinks from the poisoned cup and dies. As Laertes dies from his own poison, he reveals Claudius' treachery to Hamlet. In a final act of vengeance, Hamlet kills Claudius with the poisoned sword and forces him to drink from the poisoned cup. As Hamlet succumbs to the poison, he exchanges forgiveness with Laertes and names Fortinbras, Prince of Norway, as his successor. Fortinbras arrives to find the royal family dead and takes control of the kingdom, marking the end of the Danish court's bloody saga. But the rest is silence. Throughout the play, Hamlet's introspective soliloquies, such as the famous to be or not to be speech, delve into existential questions about life, death, and the nature of existence. His inner turmoil and philosophical reflections on action and inaction, morality, and the moral implications of revenge offer a profound exploration of the human psyche. Hamlet remains a timeless masterpiece due to Shakespeare's masterful storytelling, his development of deeply human characters, and his exploration of universal themes. The play's rich language and intricate plotting continue to captivate audiences, making it a cornerstone of theatrical and literary study. Its exploration of the human condition, the corrupting influence of power, and the quest for truth and justice resonates across centuries, ensuring its place as a seminal work in the canon of English literature. Prepare for an exciting journey with Historically Unmatched, a video series dedicated to the skirmish battle game Unmatched by Restoration Games. Unleashing the true power of every newly released fighter, we delve into their origins, dissect their decks, and scrutinize their abilities to unveil their unparalleled skills. Then, I will enter the biggest Unmatched tournament of the year, Summer of Legends, armed solely with the latest fighters. We'll witness if these formidable warriors rise to glory or end up being